Hello, it's me Kamla Paudel. Today I'm come back with my another topic, pyramid. I do have an example of pyramid to make you crystal clear about it. Okay, look here. This is the vertex of pyramid. Okay, it is called the vertex. This point is vertex. These parts are this triangular face are the lateral faces of pyramid. This one is the base, okay, and the always the lateral faces of the pyramid should be the triangular face. Here in this triangle we can see here length of perpendicular. Okay, this is the length of perpendicular drawn from the vertex to the side of the base. Okay, it is called the slant height. Okay, and another thing, what is the height of the pyramid? Okay, the length of perpendicular drawn from the vertex to the base of the pyramid is called the actual height of the pyramid. Okay, then what exactly the pyramid is? Okay, a closed solid object with base as a polygon is said to be a pyramid if its lateral triangular faces have a common point. Here is an example of pyramid. Let's see another one. Okay, the top one, this is called the vertex of the pyramid. Okay, it is the vertex or apex of the pyramid, and the lateral faces are called the lateral surface. Okay, lateral surface. Lateral surface, and this one is called the base of the pyramid. Okay, so I'd like to tell you about the right pyramid. Okay, right pyramid. What is the right pyramid? Okay, and you know that the base of the pyramid should be always the polygon. Okay, and all the lateral faces should be the triangular. Okay, this is also a type of pyramid. Okay, then while the base of the pyramid is regular polygon and all the lateral faces are isosceles triangle, then the pyramid is called the right pyramid. Okay, let's write down. When the base of pyramid that is a polygon, okay, is regular, base is regular polygon and all the lateral faces faces are isosceles. Isosceles triangle. Then the solid object is a right pyramid. Right pyramid. Okay, we'll study about the right pyramid only in secondary level. Okay. Yes. Then how to find the surface areas? Okay. Lateral surface area. Lateral surface area of pyramid. I'm going to make one pyramid here. Okay, it is a pyramid. Let's suppose the side of the base of pyramid is length A, length B and length C. Okay, and to find the lateral surface area we need to add this area of all the lateral faces. Okay, so it is a triangular pyramid because the triangle is the base of the pyramid is triangle. So if we break or if we separate all the faces here, what we will get? We will get here 3 triangles from lateral face. Okay, we will get here these are the lateral faces, 3 lateral faces because it is a triangular pyramid. So what will be the length of this side A, another side is B, another side is C. Okay, then for the lateral surface area we need to find the area of these 3 triangles. Okay, how to find the 3 triangles? For the 3 triangles we need the height of the triangle here. Okay, that means here you can see this face is the lateral face. Okay, so this length is called the slant height, that is the height of triangle. Okay, so let us denote the height of the triangle is L because it is the slant height of pyramid. L because we are in right pyramid, so all the faces should be the isosceles. Okay, so this area will be 1/2 base into height area of triangle, so 1/2 into AL plus this area 1/2 into BL, another 1/2 into CL. While taking common here, 1/2 is common, A plus B plus C, L is again common. Okay, in this way, what you mean by A plus B plus C in this picture? The A plus B plus C represent here perimeter of the base. Okay, it means perimeter of the base. 1/2 okay, that means 1/2 perimeter of the base into L, okay, where L represent the slant height, okay, here L equal to slant height. L equal to slant height. So it is the formula of lateral surface area of pyramid. We can do again here. We can find out another formula also, because we are in right pyramid, okay. Okay, right pyramid, that means all the lateral faces are equal, okay, and right pyramid means the base is also regular. By the time the lateral surface area will be 1/2 A plus B plus C into L, mean 1/2 A plus L, A plus A also, okay, into L, A plus A, because while the pyramid is right, by the time the base will be the regular polygon, that means all sides will be equal, and all lateral faces also will be equal. Then 1/2 into 3AL, that means 3/2 AL, 3/2 AL. Then okay, 3/2 AL. What we mean by 3 here? 3 mean here 3 represent the number of sides of the base, okay. Here are 3 sides of the base. So you can write down n/2 into AL also. These both are similar formula, n/2 into AL, where A means the length of the side and n represent the number of sides of the base. We can write down here, where n represent number of sides of base, and A represent the length of side of the base. So it is the lateral surface area of pyramid. Now total surface area. Then total surface area means total area with the base, okay, sum of the area of the lateral surface area, okay. Then it means the area of base plus lateral surface area. In this way total surface area will be obtained, okay. Now we are going to find out next formula, volume of the pyramid. Volume of pyramid. Okay, here is a pyramid, okay, but it is not a right pyramid. It is only the pyramid skewed one. It is the base, okay, lateral faces. And another pyramid, next one. All 3 pyramids are congruent in surface area, volume, okay, all are congruent. Yes, I am joining here. Okay, now what is this? Can you say what is the obtained solid? It seems like cube or prisma, is it? Okay, it is a prisma. Yes. So here it is the important thing, the base area and height of the pyramid and the base area and height of the prisma are equal. That's what the 3 times volume of the pyramid is equal to the volume of the prisma, is it? That's what you can say here, 3 times volume of pyramid is equal to the volume of prisma. Okay, volume of prisma. Okay, here area of base and height of all pyramid and the obtained prisma are equal. That's why volume of pyramid is equal to the, what is the volume of prisma? We have already obtained the formula, area of base into height, A into H. So the volume of pyramid is equal to this 3 goes there, 1/3 A into H. So the area of pyramid is equal to the 1/3 area of base into height. Okay, if you do have some queries, you can send in comment section. Okay, thank you.